Believe it or not, I grew all this ginger from store-bought ginger, and this year I plan to grow both ginger and turmeric. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to grow turmeric and ginger even if you've never grown them before. And this will be a part one of a series where I'll be focusing on how to plant, when to plant, and other special tips on the initial process. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I share practical gardening tips and special tips on how to garden in Central Texas, even in the high heat and unpredictable weather. So if you're interested in such content, do hit that subscribe button and follow along. Ginger and turmeric are not just easy and fun to grow, but they are incredibly useful in the kitchen and super beneficial when it comes to their medicinal benefits. Their anti-inflammatory properties as well as their digestive benefits are immense, and you will sure love having fresh ginger and turmeric, which will taste way better than the store-bought ones. Timing is key on when to plant ginger and turmeric in Central Texas, especially because they love warm soil. And so the general rule of thumb is to wait until late March or early April when all danger of frost is past. Now let's start with picking the right pieces from the store. You should ideally get organic ginger because the other ginger are usually sprayed with growth inhibitors, so organic is best for our purposes. And you need to find ginger pieces that have small eyes like these, which is where the new growth will start from. So these are the kind of pointy edges kind of pieces that we'll be using. And if your ginger piece is big, we can cut them into small pieces. Do find firm and healthy pieces for growing, otherwise they will rot easily. Let's talk about where to plant ginger and turmeric. So ideally they like a lot of good sun, but Texas heat is way too much for them. And so for Central Texas, it's recommended that they have morning sun and afternoon shade. So there are two ways you can plant it. If you have a raised bed that gets afternoon shade, you can plant your ginger and turmeric in there, or even better, you can have them in containers so you can move them around whenever the sun temperatures reach too hot. I personally like to grow them in my raised bed gardens. Here's a spot where I plan to grow the ginger in this area where it will be having afternoon shade by the time the summer heat kicks in, because these plants by the vines on both sides as well as the plants that are here will all grow tall and provide good afternoon shade by the June, July time frame when it becomes really hot here. So this is the space that I'm going to be growing ginger. I've already amended the raised bed soil with compost and topsoil, so I don't need to do any more amendments this year. So it's ready for spring planting. So I'll be taking all the ginger pieces here and spreading it around, and also making sure I keep it away from the trellises because I will have other plants that will be growing here. So I can place one piece here and the rest just scatter them. So here's how I have placed all my ginger, roughly 6 to 8 inches apart. Ginger doesn't need to be planted deep. So all we need to do is remove a bit of soil, place these pieces firmly and cover with about an inch of soil. That's it. But one key thing to remember here are ginger and turmeric are slow growers to start, and so you won't see any growth for several weeks. But don't worry, they will pick up when it becomes more warm. Here I have another close-up view. Just dig a little bit, place your piece of ginger and cover it with about an inch of soil. And if you're wondering what this is my in-bed composting bin. Drop a note in the comments if you would like me to make a video on my in-bed compost bin. I've finished planting all the ginger alongside this middle portion, and it's the exact same process for growing turmeric as well. Now that I've finished planting all my rhizomes, I'm going to water them. Since I have drip irrigation here, it will take care of the irrigation once the little sprouts start growing, but for now I'll just hand water them. In part 2, I'll show you how to take care of these plants once they start growing, how to fertilize and how to water them to make sure they thrive well in the heat conditions. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more such content. Thank you for watching.